Good morning, y'all. I am back out here again with, my cup of coffee, contemplating my rocks this morning and what I learned yesterday, and a few more projects for today. So, I was gonna go over just a little bit of what I used to work on my bigs, and I'm gonna show you the reason why I'm trying for a certain finish and the real reason why, because I have more to do. So on these two small pieces right here, I ended up going all, I'm sorry, I'm slow. It's coffee time. Um, but I went all the way up to a 600 diamond grit, and then I went to a 3000 resin all the way through to get the finish and shine that I did on these. And I got pretty close, but I do have a piece to compare it with. Now this one I got from Golden Hills Lapidary, and whatever he did to finish his rocks is absolutely amazing. And this is my ultimate end goal. I want to learn how to do this on my bigs, because man, was that gorgeous or what? Not that it'll change the picture, but that shine just makes it. And here's why. It's because I have this absolutely amazing piece that I want to shine that way. And I still have this. And then I have this one. And I want them to shine just as beautifully as that. Now, like I said, I'm getting close. But you can see it's not quite there. If you look at that reflection really hard, it's got the reflection, but it's just not that. It's not that. And that is my ultimate goal when it comes to bigs, because it's very famous. And I don't want to do it not justice. That is for sure. But like I said, I went all the way up to a 600 diamond grit on it this time, and the 3000 resin, because that's the highest I have right now. If you have any recommendations as to how much further possibly I need to go, or if I need to change something, that's another question too. Like, I used cerium, actually is what is supposed to be a super cerium, as my polish. And it does make me wonder, because I've recently, when I purchased my small flat lap, the gentleman was actually in the middle of moving to Primeville, and he had all kinds of stuff that he just gave me. And I noticed that it came with a whole bunch of different polishes that I don't have experience with yet. And these, it says pre-polished, triple E, tri-poly polish, and they're like orange. And then there's one that's tin oxide, and then it had a thing, Polym 5, and then they had a bag that had cerium oxide, and then something called super cerium, super corium, and that's cerium oxide on them. Does anybody think that one of those polishes might have made the difference between this finish and this finish? I would love to know your thoughts on that. Another one I would love some thoughts on is I was sent this rock to cut. And I'm going to. I think I'm scared to death, because like, I've never seen one that has so many eyes. Like, it has an eye on this side, which is gorgeous. This is like a reverse from what I'm used to seeing. I don't know if this came from here. Is this something that's been found here in Oregon? Because wow, I've not seen this color variation yet. I can't wait till the day that I find one myself, but my goodness. But I have questions. Like, from that eye to this eye, then, you know, I would naturally just kind of cut it right through the middle, right? But then I noticed there's another eye here. Like, there's that eye, here's this eye, and that's kind of one big eye there. And then you have this big one over here. And then I can't see this fully, but is this yet another one? And then there's more of that triangular pattern that makes me very curious. It's like what happens? What's gonna happen? Like if I cut it through the eye, is it gonna give me like this cross shape? Because this is like practically 4 agates in one here. Or should I stick to my original plan and just cut somewhere kind of in between these 2 eyes here? Which is probably what I will do, but I'm going to wait a little while and see what y'all think. But y'all have a great morning. This is what I'm contemplating today, and if you have any help for me, feel free to comment it. Y'all have a great day.